going on, everybody? It's the man right here, the one and only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, one of the original road warlords, and as always, bringing you the knowledge and dropping the science in this industry of what we call trucking, okay? Doing this particular video to give everybody an update and stuff, because I've been getting tons of messages and stuff from people asking me how I've been doing and stuff, am I okay, that sort of thing there and stuff. And so, just give you the whole play-by-play and stuff about what's been going on and stuff and where I stand now. Yeah, Triple CS, what's going on with you? So I guess it's going to be a little bit of a long story and stuff. So and what's going to be going on in the next, what's going to be going on in the upcoming future. Okay, so see, I believe the last video I done was pretty much talking about trucking guru and stuff, right? So I said I was going to give you guys an update on the DD15 as everything was coming along. So I was documenting everything. Oh, okay, all right. So I was documenting everything and just putting a compilation together and stuff, so that when I went and got my recording stuff upgraded, I was going to upload stuff and tell people, about what's been going on with the truck, the good news and the bad news. So as you can see, I'm here at the house, so it's all bad. And yeah, so it's all bad and stuff. In fact, it's probably the worst that you can think it is. So let's go ahead and break on into it. So the last breakdown I had was with I had a problem with the air and stuff, right? Had a problem with the air and stuff. And so after I got that resolved, I did have some more issues, but nothing that really it never really broke down to a point where I had to get my truck towed. So it's just tying up little bits and pieces and stuff like that. And so the problem that I started having was with my fuel pump, right? It was the truck was throwing a code, one of those little intermittent codes and stuff. And so I didn't know how to catch it. I didn't know what was going on. So I, do like what you normally do. You go on YouTube and hopefully somebody got the problem uploaded up there and stuff to tell you what's going on with it. So of course, the only person that had a video at the time was Francisco Amaya, and even his video wasn't centered on my particular issue, talking about possibilities. And so I took it to the shop, to the guy that did my, rebuild and stuff. I took it down there to him, and we found out it was the fuel pump, right? So got the fuel pump fixed, and then the truck just started running like a sewing machine, man. It was just, the truck was running just like how it was when I picked up from Long Mountain. I mean, I didn't have any more issues. The power and stuff was there. Everything was there. And that was it. So, that was the last big issue and stuff that I had. And so I thought that my EGR cooler, and stuff was I thought it needed repair and stuff, and come find out it's not actually the EGR that failed. Well, the EGR cooler didn't fail. The EGR cooler has seals and stuff on both sides, and so what happens over time is just like every other seal that's on the Cascadia, is that, when it gets cold, that metal begins to retract, and so when it retracts, that's where you get the leak. So when he took the EGR off, the seals and stuff were bad, and so we caught that right when we had to do the fuel pump on the truck. So all that got replaced, and All that got replaced and stuff, and that was that. And so then I had to get my fifth wheel, and stuff, it locked up, so I had to go get that rebuilt. So that was it. Um, Truck was running fine. I said, well, the only thing I need to do now is just make if I all I need to do is make my money back off the fuel pump, right? And so, so there's noise in the background. Okay, well, try to work with me on that. So I probably ain't gonna stay up here too long, man. So yeah, I just need to make my money back off the fuel pump and stuff, right, guys? You know, we went to the dealership and stuff and got it, and so that thing set me back about 7,500, right? Which I'm saying that's not normally the case. It's not normally the case and stuff, but it's where we got the parts from, where it was expensive. The parts was expensive, not the labor. So they knocked me back a substantial sum, and so I was saying, once that was straight, I said, I can't think of anything else on the truck that can go wrong, because everything on the truck has been changed. And, you know, I was looking at that. You know, I was going through the whole list. I said, man, everything on this truck that could be changed or rebuilt has been done. So I'm like, you know, we're on a whole new chapter now. And I went to go pick my load up. I go pick my load up on Saturday morning. I went to go pick it up Saturday morning, going to the Bronx, New York, and got up to Virginia, truck just shut off. You know, just traveling and stuff. What's going on, Mr. Jones? Yeah, I'm just traveling and stuff like that. Next thing you know, the truck just shut off on me. I'm like, man, what? So, I mean, I didn't get no check engine light, no low voltage. I didn't get nothing. It's just, you know, 1 minute I'm driving, next minute I'm not. So I'm like, I can't think of any reason why the truck would just shut off and stuff other than, you know, that kill switch and stuff. But then, you know, when that happens and stuff, I mean, the truck will shut off for a second, and then it'll cut back on, you know, as long as the truck is running. So, you know, I got over there, got pulled over and stuff like that, and I tried to crank up the truck and stuff, man, it wouldn't do nothing. It just, you know, you just heard this clunk. You just heard this clunk and stuff, and so I'm like, oh. I said, my motor sees that, you know. It can't be no other thing except that, you know, the motor seeds. So, you know, the voltage was straight, coolant levels and stuff, the coolant temperature and stuff, everything was straight on the truck, man. It's just motor seeds. So that's what I went with. You know, we got a roll call guy out there and stuff. He went, he checked it out, tried to crank the truck up, nothing. So we got it towed back over to one shop, and so I called the guy who did my rebuild and stuff, and told him what was going on. And so he's saying, like, he don't think the motor seeds and stuff like that, you know. And so, you know, he's being very optimistic about it and stuff, man. I'm like, you know, just looking at all the videos and all the signs and stuff, I'm like, yeah, it's probably that, you know. So, we got the truck towed, we got over here to the shop and stuff like that, and I came home to my sister's house. Yes, I came home to my sister's house and stuff, and this is where I am and stuff until everything opened up today. So when everything opened up, mechanic said he'll get to it and stuff. And so what I was telling him, I was setting that up Saturday that, hey man, listen, I might need my truck towed to Florida, right? And so they were like, yeah, you know, we can do that. They said, before we do that, let me check it out. And stuff and see if indeed that motor and stuff seized up. Because if it seized, then yeah, okay, send it to your man, let him do what he got to do. So, They called me back. They called me back and stuff. They told me, so, man, listen, yeah, that thing's locked up. So I called the towing company. Yeah, so I got a towing company out of Jacksonville and stuff. They said they're gonna come up, pick the truck up tomorrow, take it down to Jacksonville, and man he gonna crack the oil pan open and stuff like that, see what happened. And so that's what things stand there and stuff. Right? So meanwhile, I'm kind of stuck. I ain't gonna say I'm stuck in limbo. So, I called, people on lease on with and stuff like that. So, told them the news, like, yeah, come on, yeah, we're going here, we'll get you a truck. We're going to get you a truck and stuff like that. And, we just go from there and stuff. So, we already done booked. So, the tow truck is coming to get the truck tomorrow to take it to Jacksonville. And then I'm catching a plane Wednesday. And stuff up to where the truck is and stuff Thursday, fill out some paperwork and stuff like that, and then, just they go ahead and charge everything good. So, by then I'll be done got the news and stuff that I already know, which is the motor seized and stuff. So, okay, what's the next step? The next step is I'm going to do what I got to do to get the truck running, but I'm just going ahead and let you guys know and stuff now that once I get it done, once I get the truck done, it's up for sale. I'm not, once I get the truck back up and running, it's going up for sale, and I'm even doing it as a loss now and stuff. Is that the first person to come to me with $20,000. First person to come to me with $20,000. Like I said, everything on this truck that can be touched has been touched. Everything that can be rebuilt or replaced and stuff has been rebuilt and replaced. I'm just not gonna put any more time I ain't gonna put any more time or any more money and stuff into it. Other than what I got in it now and stuff. And so maybe it might be something relatively small, but I can't see these guys saying something any different than where it's going and stuff like that. And so the only reason why I'm taking it there is because it's under warranty, It's under warranty and stuff. But to my understanding, when a motor seizes up, that it can't be rebuilt. You can't go under there and stuff and start changing things and stuff like that. You gotta actually pull the block out of the truck and, see, just the extent and stuff of the damage and stuff like that. But it's gonna require low end and stuff like that, which means you gotta buy an engine block. You gotta buy an engine block and stuff. That's the bottom portion of the motor. And then, you put in a new crank. And stuff like that. New pistons, new rod band, stuff like that. New oil pump, that sort of thing and stuff. Right? So I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to take it as a loss. I'm willing to do all that and stuff, man, and get it done and stuff like that. And when it's up and running, that's it. First person that puts $20,000 in my hand and stuff, you can deal with it. Like I said, everything that's on the truck that can be changed and stuff has been changed. And that's it. I'm not doing any more. I'm not going to put any more money into a post-emission truck. That's just my conclusion. I said, well, I had a choice. I had a choice and stuff, man, to either, get rid of the, just go ahead and sell the truck and stuff, just go ahead and get me something new, or just rebuild it and stuff like that. And so, I went the rebuild route, and as you can see, that's just not it. And what I'm seeing now and stuff, that's just the conclusion and stuff, man. The post-emission motors, and when I'm saying, the Cummins X15 and the Cummins X15, the DD13, DD15, Pack Car, Max Force, it just ain't worth it. You know, they just throw away motors and stuff, man. And I wouldn't even trust, you know, buying a crate motor or whatever. They tell, oh, well, I got one completely refurbished or whatever and stuff like that. Yeah, you take the old motor out, put the new one in and stuff. I mean, you know, I'm just seeing with everybody that got a Cascadia or just went with a DD15, they just ain't had good luck out of them. They just ain't had good luck out of them. In fact, you know, you pull up DD15 rebuild, first thing you see is motor seals down. You know, my motor seals. Everybody says the same thing, the motor seals. If you try to take the truck somewhere to get the motor rebuilt, a lot of people won't touch the truck because they're saying, well, look, it's just a waste of money. You're going to sit there, you're going to get it rebuilt, and then you're going to get it rebuilt and stuff, and the motor's just going to seize up on it. And that's what this did here and stuff. So, I mean, you know, I guess some people get lucky with it, but it's just, to me, from what I've seen, from what I experienced, and from what, you know, anybody that's done a rebuild and the truck just kept running, they never had a post emission truck. You know, everybody's doing, you know, 12.7, 14.0. I mean, well, with the exception, with the exception of one person that I know that got a 14.0. But anybody that has a Detroit and stuff, 12.7, 14.0, if they got an N14, any of the cat models and stuff, you know, nobody talks about a motor seizing up and stuff. They'll probably have injector problems or, yeah, you know, like the injector issues or something like that, but it's to a point to where they can go inside the motor, fix it, and that's that. They ain't got to take the block outside the truck anymore unless they want to, you know, and usually and stuff, they're going in there to get more horsepower. But anything like the ISX, you know, that's the only pre-emission motor and stuff that I seen where people had problems stuff with the ISX. But anything else, DD13, DD15, X15, whatever stuff, man, you know, anybody that's done this stuff, man, I mean, they just never been successful with it. And that's just my thing and stuff there. So, yeah, I'm taking the truck. I'm going to get it rebuilt and stuff. I'm going to take it, get it rebuilt and stuff. And that's it. And I'm just going to sell the truck as a loss, you know. It could be somebody else's problem and stuff like that. Well, why give them the truck and stuff and the motor stuff? I'm not going to get them out a piece of junk, but, you know, they can deal with it.